Hello and Jai Masi. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome back to my channel. आज तपाईँलाई म मेरो छोराको गवाही सुनाउन चाहन्छु किनभने मेरो इच्छा चाहिँ कि उहाँको गवाही तपाईँले सुनिसकेपछि तपाईँ धेरै उत्साह पाओस् भन्ने मेरो इच्छा हो। परमेश्वरको वचन यशाया 49 को 15 र 16 मा के लेखेको छ भने के एउटा स्त्रीले दुध खाँदै गरेको बालकलाई भुल्न सक्छ र आफ्नो गर्भको छोरालाई उसले के दया देखाउनु ऊ पछि हट्छ र भनेर भनेको छ। अनि हो हट्छ पनि, तर म चाहिँ तँलाई कहिले पनि छोड्ने छैन। अनि त्यसको अर्को पदमा के लेख्छ भने मैले त तँलाई मेरो हत्केलामा मैले खोपेर राखेको छु अनि म तँलाई कहिले पनि छोड्ने होइन। परमेश्वरको वचनले त्यसरी बताउँछ। लेट्स लिसन टु व्हाट ही हैज टु से।
It's been more than 13 years since I was rescued from the street. I was very young at that time, but today I am an adult. So it was a terrible life in the street where there is no safety, no beds, no family, or no food. Sometimes you have to stay hungry for a whole day. I always had that fear that someone would kill me or I may die like this in the streets. Sometimes we used to sleep in the old cars and sometimes with the street dogs. It was very hard to sleep in the rainy seasons where there used to be a lot of mosquitoes. No one really loved us in the street and offered us a good food. Sometimes uh, we we had to eat food from the dustbin. I used to call it sour paste of noodles and uh, powder of noodles and eat it to fill my stomach. So it was not a good life in the street. I first came to the feeding shelter seeking for a good food. One of the staff of the feeding shelter, he used to distribute food which was rice and meat. So we asked him where the feeding shelter was, and we started to come to the feeding shelter uh, in a hope that we may get a healthy food or good food. So when I first came to the feeding shelter, we were not only the street kids there. There used to be almost 20 to 30 street kids from different parts of Kathmandu. And when I first came there, I felt loved and I felt accepted. They respected us. They cared for us. And in feeding shelter, they used to uh, provide us with games and paintings. Sometimes they used to show us a movie, Jesus Christ movie, and they used to tell the story from the Bible. Um, Bible story from the Bible. I think the first English song that I learned in my life was "This is the day that the Lord has made." So we used to sing this song, and we used to dance so joyfully. And after eating food, we used to sleep for a whole day because we don't get to sleep in the street at night. So, and they used to tell us that there is God, true God, a loving God who cared for us and who loved us. Uh, the story about Jesus Christ and about the Bible. So this all story was new for me, and I was thinking, oh, there is some God who is unique God. His story is different. So after I was rescued from the street, they put me in a foster care where I learned to pray and learn more about Jesus Christ. I started to attend church services and Sunday schools. They gave me Bible to read it, so I started reading it, and I so loved the Bible that I started to read it every day. I found peace and safety in Jesus Christ. I understood that Jesus Christ died for my sins, and He chose me to be more like Him. Uh, and I love the verse. I love the verse from Isaiah, chapter 49, verse 15 to 16, and it says that, "Can a mother forget her nursing child and have no compassion on the son of her womb? Even these may forget, but I will not forget you. Indeed, I have inscribed you on the palm of my hands. So I understood that Jesus is my everything, and I knew He is the living God and true God whom I can trust. So, so I decided to follow Him, and I took baptism in 2012. I started to understand more and more about God. My father was abusive, and he used to torture me a lot when I was a kid. And I used to blame my father and my family. I had this curse that because of them, I have to live in the street. I have to experience a bad life. But one day, mommy told me to forgive my dad in a prayer meetings, and I said, "Well, mommy, I think I cannot forgive or forget uh, what my father has done to me and my life." So I said, "I won't forget." But uh, after 1 week, I again went to the fasting prayer, and I was praying, and God told me to forgive my dad. So it was really difficult for me to forgive him, but I did it with the help of Holy Spirit, and I said, "It's okay, God. If you say so, I'll forgive my dad." And after I prayed like this, uh, I cried. I cried, and I felt so compassion for my dad for the first time. So within this 13 years of journey, I have found the living God, uh, and I'm trying to be more like Him. I have experienced His unconditional and unchangeable love. He's my Father who provides and who comforts to me. When I was first rescued, I couldn't speak any English words, but today I'm communicating in English. God has given me the spirit of confidence uh, and love.
धन्यवाद होस्। म आशा गर्छु कि यो भिडियोबाट तपाईँले धेरै उत्साह पाउनुभएको छ। म तपाईँलाई के भन्छु भने कि परमेश्वरले तपाईँको हृदयभित्र जसको लागि तपाईँले बोझ बोकेर हिँड्नुभएको छ, तपाईँको उडाउ पुत्र होस् कि उडाउ पुत्री होस् कि उडाउ बाजे होस् कि बोजू होस् कि जोसुकै होस्, है, परमेश्वरले तपाईँले भन्दा बढी उहाँले प्रेम गर्नुहुन्छ। त्यही कारणले गर्दाखेरि म के भन्न चाहन्छु भने कि तपाईँ उत्साहित हुनुहोस् अनि प्रभुमा आशा राख्नुहोस् अनि तपाईँको प्रार्थनाको उत्तर तपाईँले एक दिन अवश्य पाउनुहुनेछ। जानुभन्दा अगाडि लाइक एन्ड सब्सक्राइब अनि एन्ड आई विल सी यू अगेन।